Welcome back to Shall You Proceed. I have missed you. I know you've missed me. Today is a special show. It's my season finale, episode number 13. And that's it. I want to say thank you first for supporting me and being there for me through these shows. I'll be back again in October. But before we get started, share this post. Share with your friends, your family, folks you don't like, people you do like. I don't care. Just share it. And tune in because I have 3 special guests with me today. Handsome gentlemen doing wonderful things in Houston. The Dapper King Project. Right? Yes. Carlos, Julian, and Travis. Fellas, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having
I'm excited. They're so nervous. It's hilarious. But I'm not going to mess with them. I'm going to be really nice today. So,
softball question.
Yeah, right. I'm not going to ask you the in-depth Oprah Winfrey. So tell me how. No, I'm not going to do that to you. So make sure you share the post. Give these guys some love. Tune in. On my right is Carlos.
Yes.
Tell people who you are, what you have going on. We're going to work our way through and then come back around to you.
Okay, well, I'm Carlos. I'm the one who came up with the Dapper King project idea.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a personal stylist. I have 2 boys, Carter and CJ, and I just want to start like something great for the community, so I started the Dapper King project with these 2 guys.
With these 2 awesome gentlemen over
Right.
here. Julian, the most nervous one in the room. Tell us who you are, what's going on, what do you do?
My name is Julian. Most people call me Mimms. I'm a photographer. I've been doing photography for probably since like 2012. And Los just told me he had an idea. Hey, I was just like, I'm like, my whole attitude is like, let's do it.
Right.
Let's go. Let's run.
Okay.
And we linked up with Trav and just made it happen.
And Travis, who are you? What do you do?
Hi everyone, my name is Travis Bryant. I'm promoting in the city of Houston, PR chair for the Emerging 100 Houston.
Nice.
I do some things in the community, also senior financial analyst for Houston Community College.
That sounds really important and hard.
It can be at times.
we won't get into that today.
Yeah.
We won't get into that today.
I don't want to bore your listeners,
your
viewers. So
people falling
asleep. We're going to leave that.
Right. So the Dapper Kings project, let me tell you how I found out about it.
Okay.
Because I was just being nosy on Instagram. And I saw that it was about a few weeks ago, right? About a month ago now. Mm-hmm. You had a photo shoot or a video shoot. And a common friend of ours, Langston Carey, was, I guess, one of the men. And I just saw this beautiful blackness in these photos. I'm like, what's going on with this? And I was reading through what it was and what your mission was about. And I was like, I have to have whomever started this on. And then I said, hey, who is it? And he gave me your information, Travis. And I was like, okay. And then you never answered me. And then, and then you hit me up and you were like, sure, we'll do. You said yes and didn't know what was going on.
Right. And,
with me and what I love to promote is positivity and anything that's going to show men of color, just anyone of color in a positive light, I want to give it energy and put force behind it. So when I saw what you were doing and I just saw how once again Houston is like stylish. We already know Houston is a stylish city, and we've been stylish forever. I mean, don't get it twisted, but I love what you did and how it was just so positive. And my favorite thing of the whole shoe is little boy. I was like, who is this little handsome young man? He's so adorable. And I just love how everyone in the photos rallied behind him in some type of way. So what made you say, I want to do this? You're a stylist. So how did you get into that field of work? And how did you want to take what you do and translate it into a movement of the Dapper Kings?
Well, I always been stylish. My mom, she always brought me like different suits for church. I always went to church every Sunday. And so I always been stylish. So, I came to Houston in 2005 for Hurricane Katrina. And then everybody in my high school was like, the fly kid is here, the fly kid is here. So in 2013, I started working at Nordstrom.
Okay.
And they seen me, I came in the suit. They was like, because I signed up for the stock team. And so they was like, no, we want you on the sales floor because the way you're dressed, you're going to impress everybody who wants to come shop with us.
Right.
And so I just was that guy. So not to brag, but I took a lot of people customers.
You brag on yourself.
I took a lot of people customers. I wasn't trying to, but
yes, you were. Go ahead. You was doing it.
I just love fashion. I always have, and I always will. And then you know, when I see like different people doing different things in different cities, and so they have, you know, they fashion thing going as well. And so I say, why not bring something positive as well to Houston, and, you know, spread the love as well. So that was like kind of some kind of inspiration towards it. Not only that, it was, you know, I think it was time for something to be done, you know, in Houston, like, because we have like a lot of negativity going on, and the support system here like kind of sucks when it come down to something.
Yeah. Also, I think people always want to push the athletics when it comes to our young men. They'll push that for the women. Also, athletics or modeling for the young women, but sports for the young guys. But this is a total different. Right. See the men in a different light. Right. So, how did you pull in Julian and Travis into this situation?
Well, one day, like I said, I went off my vision too. So one day, I gave Julian a call. Okay. And I, you know, told him about my idea, and, you know, and then I said, hold on, let me call Travis too, because, you know, he a promoter, so I know he could help me out with this. Right. Okay. Right. And he know a lot of, like I said, he has his own brotherhood. He have, you know, and
he knows, he has connections. Right, he knows people. Right.
And so I'll say, well, let me tell these two amazing gentlemen about this idea that I have, and let's see what can it do. And it went, you know, crazy. It went viral. So everybody, you know, and everybody asking how can they join the movement.
Really?
You know? Yes, man.
So when you got the call, you were like, let's do, so because you're a photographer, beautiful images. I'm like, that is, it's so gorgeous. I wish I had that skill set, and I don't. I just need you to slim me down and airbrush. That's all I need you to do. But so tell me, when you got the phone call to do it and you just jumped on because you trust him, that's awesome when you have that type of trust, no matter what. Hey, I got you. What did you feel you can bring to it that's different, or to help push his vision even further?
I mean, I just know when he told me, just like what he said earlier, like with Houston, we didn't have nothing like that. And not only like, even with the fashion and all that, it was a lot of networking going on. It was a lot going on at this event. So when he hit me and told me about it, I was just like, man, let's get it, let's go. And, you know, this not my first. I've been doing those prior to that through family members. So, you know, we've been rocking. But when he hit me with that one, I was like, and then he showed me what was going on, I think, in Philly and these other cities. And I was like, man, Houston, and we don't have nothing like that. So, hey, let's go.
It's nice to bring something totally different.
Right.
Totally different.
Because I always get invited to a lot of gentleman events, but it don't be here. It be like in different states. So why not bring something positive here? That way we don't have to go travel to different states just to, you know, have like just to do something positive. Because it's a lot of people in Houston that have talent or they have a vision, but they're scared to fulfill.
They don't know how to. They don't know how to get it. Where to start. Right. So Travis, you're with the Emerging 100 Houston. Emerging Houston 100. Am I saying that right?
Emerging 100 Houston.
Thank you. So you've known Los for a while. He came to you with the idea. What did you feel you can bring to it? Because you already have the contacts, the connection. You're already part of something, but this is totally different. So what drew you to it besides knowing him and caring about him?
Well, when Carlos first approached me with the idea, he actually said, hey, I got an idea. You know, I'm working on something big. I'll let you know. He was still trying to flesh it out. And then a few weeks later, he hit me and said, hey, this is what we need to do. This is how I have it mapped out in my mind. You know, let's get it. And from my perspective, you know, being the promoter, the marketer, my job was to bring the exposure. So I use all my connections and things of that nature to put the word out there. And based on that, it, like Carlos said, it just went viral. Like, people just started hitting me left and right off one Instagram post. I just posted one Instagram post.
And that was it.
And that was it.
I have people hitting me
Tell them what the post was, though.
What's the post?
The post was, I need 100 black men in suits to hit me. That's all I said.
Nice.
That's all I said.
I don't know. I put up, when I was promoting the show and I had it up, people hitting me up, Early, how can, I'm like, hey, wait a minute. Let me find, I don't know. Leave me, but I mean, people really want positive. One of my former guests who's doing the Iron Man was like, what is that? I want to know what's going on. And because his son is just like you, and he's only 13, and he only wears 3-piece suits, and he's an artist. He's amazing. He was like, my son probably can do that. I'm like, he probably could, but I don't know. So I can't help you. So when did this first start? Like, after you had the idea and you've worked it all out, you contacted your two men that's going to get you going. When was the initial like the meeting and the push. Was that the first event that I saw? Was the photo shoot with the video? Or was this
Right, that was the first.
That was the first one. So this
just
just started.
Yes.
Nice.
Oh, tell about the promo video though.
Okay, remember the promo video.
Okay, so we got together. He called me. He was like, "Hey, I need you to meet me here at 7:30." I was like, "Okay, well, I have to wait until my girl get off because I had the kids."
Right.
And so I was like, "I'm gonna be there. I'm coming." And so we knocked first. Let me say first. People was looking like I was a celebrity.
That's nice though. You feel good though.
Yes,
Yeah,
I felt
absolutely.
great. And he was trying to get my attention, but I kept looking off because I could like feel people looking at me, right? And so, it came out beautiful, like what he did, like for the promo video. Even though like I was looking off guard to like looking at different people, it still looked like a $1 million video.
All I know, whatever I've seen, I'm like, how long have they been doing this? Who are these?
We just started.
It's so
On the
nicely
fly.
done. It's
On the
so
fly.
beautiful, and I love how the images, like some of the color schemes, all blended together.
Right.
Everything looks so rich.
Mhm.
The black and whites were rich. The colors were rich.
Thank
Just
you.
everyone just look. That's all you.
That's all Jay. That's all Jay.
Yeah.
And I wasn't even supposed to work, but the photographer I had couldn't make it. It actually was raining. People don't even know.
Right.
It was raining while we
Right.
was doing it.
Yeah.
I was
actually
under
had-
an umbrella with
Right.
a camera, and I had them up under a
That's
covered
what
stairs.
you made it happen,
and-
though. That's talent. That's talent. You have a beautiful eye because it was
Thank
so beautiful. Everything just looks so amazing. And I saw some of the videos on Instagram, some snippets. I'm like, this is nice, and it really made me feel uplifted. And I was like, if I had some kids, I would just say, hey, y'all take them and go do some mentoring or whatever you need to do.
That's coming.
And
That's
it's coming.
So
For
you
sure.
have an event coming up in September.
Yes.
The 14th.
Uh-huh.
So tell us about that. And
Well-
what it is and what you're trying to do.
Well, it'll be like the goal is, to create this positive image for the youth, and not only the youth, for older men as well. Because, like I said, the goal is to change mindsets. And so, basically, we're out there, we're networking with each other, we're meeting new people, and like I said, we want to get to the youth because we want to make them be yourself. Be a gentleman. It's okay to be a gentleman.
Right.
You don't have to be a ball player, a thug, or whatnot. A lot of times when we was growing up, they didn't tell us to be a gentleman. We had like the streets to raise us as well. But we can set the tone for this generation and show them how can they be a gentleman, how to tie a tie, how to open a door for ladies, because a lot of men don't do it. And so we just trying to show them different. And if we can do it, that's something that we need to continue to do, like just to push the narrative. And not only that, just to give back to the community as well, because a lot of kids, and not only kids, like I say, older gentlemen, they're comfortable with talking to, men of knowledge, especially of color. If you know what you're talking about, they'll listen. But if you don't, they ain't going to turn.
They're not going to listen to you.
And so I just, like I said, I had this idea. I wanted to just give it a try, and it just turned out beautiful. And like I said, I changed the time. That was like the crazy part, because it was at 4. I changed it to 1:30, and
they still showed up.
They still showed up, and that was a blessing.
And that's amazing. That's a beautiful thing when you have when people understand the movement and what you're trying to do. You'll always have support. When your vision is clear and it's a positive vision, you'll always have support. People don't really understand that, and people have ideas like you're saying. They don't want it, and they're afraid to put it out there. But if it's clear and it's positive, we're showing up. Where you need me to be. So, Travis, tell me about your organization and what you're doing with the Emerging 100.
The Emerging 100, to give a little background, is the subsidiary organization of the 100 Black Men of America.
Okay.
So we're the younger group. Our age demographic is age 22 through 35. So we supplement what their mission is in the community. It's the main focus is mentorship of African American male youth. So we provide programs throughout the city to help basically give young men an outlet to be creative and to have mentorship. A lot of these young men grew up in a home without a father, so we can never take anyone's place as their father, but we try to at least provide a role model for these young men, to when they grow up they can be like, hey, I may not have had a father myself, but I look at these young brothers, they're doing out here, they're doing big things, I have something to aspire to.
So I know for me, I've heard of the 100 Black Men, and many kids feel that they're far away from even knowing about those things. So how do you reach out to those children who that's not their environment? Their friend, that's not their frame of reference. Like being from New Orleans, I lived in New Orleans during that time. So I evacuated.
I was just about to say.
And so I know if that's not your everyday thing, it takes moving away and seeing different things when you're older.
Right.
So how do you plan on attracting those younger men for those mentoring programs? Are you in the schools? Do you have different things set up to get those kids who may not be their everyday life to see positive?
Yes, we do have a pipeline system. We are stationed and we have partnerships with different schools, inner city schools, that we have brothers on campus that are there. I wouldn't say every day, but they're at least once a week, to where they'll be like, hey, you know, we're here, we're present, this is what we offer, you know, these are the programs that we offer, you know, if you're interested, you know, it depending on the age of the child, you know, we'll talk to your mother, we'll talk to your guardian or whoever, we'll get you signed up, you know, things of that nature. Come on, you know, it's free, we'll go ahead and incorporate you into the system. Is basically what
that's a big word for a lot of parents. What's the cost?
Yes,
because there's so many programs for kids, but it costs an arm and a leg.
Right.
No.
Just like off topic, I remember just being in school. I'm older than y'all. We didn't have to pay for sports. You want to play sports, you come to give a uniform. Now kids have to pay for their uniforms in school.
Yeah. Fees are expensive.
The fees are expensive. I'm like, that wasn't what I was used to.
Right.
So now a lot of kids can't even do things because of the cost. So I admire that. Are you only in HISD, or are you all over different school districts in the surrounding areas?
For Houston, we are primarily HISD.
Okay.
But there are chapters of the 100 Black Men in different cities, so it's not just a Houston-based program.
Okay. So how are you working together with Dapper Kings and merging the mentoring part of it? And is that what you plan on doing with yours?
Right.
So how do you plan on linking those two together? Just your connections, separate organizations, just using your connections, or do you plan on doing like a partnership with the two?
As of now, we're basically operating independently, but we're trying to map out a strategy that will be beneficial to both sides. For example, we had a lot of the Emerging Brothers at the photo shoot for the Dapper King.
Nice, okay.
Yes. And I've talked to several other of my brothers that couldn't make it, and they were like, oh, no, we're going to be there at the next one. Like, we're there. So we're at this point, we're trying to support each other's initiatives, and by doing that, we're able to have both organizations succeed in what they're trying to accomplish.
And so on the 14th, what exactly is going on the 14th?
Well, 14th, since it's like kind of last minute, we're going to do another photo shoot and video. But like I said, it's going to be networking. And we're going to have more kids. We want to promote more kids to come out so they can be around, great men, especially gentlemen. And they could see that we don't sag our pants because, I'm from New Orleans and everybody was sagging.
I live there. I saw it.
And so I'm just trying to show them different, like different from when we grew up, because it was a lot of stuff going on back then, and I'm trying to, like I say, change the mindsets of kids, because what they listen to rap on TV, they want to be just like the rapper, but why not be like yourself and be a gentleman? Women are attracted to gentlemen as well.
Yes, we are.
And so that's what I'm just trying to push out.
Right.
And like I said, we're going to get back to the community as well. We're not just going to be, out here just doing it just for fun. We're doing it for, the positive outlook. And, like I said, I told the right amazing guys like I did,
So, Julian, what are you going to do? You're going to be shooting again? You're going to be part of it again? You were cleaning your photo. Like, look at his stuff.
I was sweating.
You was clean,
I had to do a lot of Photoshop. But I don't know yet. I haven't even thought about that part yet. Because, like I said, the first one I wasn't supposed to be shooting at all.
Right.
So I had people. And shout out
to
my boy Slice too.
Shout out to Slice.
It's my boy Slice.
He did his thing too.
Boy is a beast.
Yeah. We need his link in there so I can put it out there for him as well.
His boy is a beast. But he did the actual video and I just did the photos. But I might still do the photos on the 14th.
I mean, I don't think you realize all of you are in different industries that young black men may not even realize they can be a part of.
True.
Photography.
True. Which
is an art, and the arts are being taken out of schools so much now. And that's, it's a talent. That's a gift that you have. a stylist, that's a special kind of eye. You know, 'cause everyone can't try.
Right.
Y'all can't do it though. You know, it is what it is. You're doing so much in finance. Whew, I don't do numbers, so I'm just saying. But it's something different. It's not the usual thing, and it's nice to have those examples out there, and to have people say, "I can be a photographer." And be, you know, cool and fly with my shades and my hat on, looking amazing. I can be a stylist. I mean, because you're clean. I mean, I need to dress up. I feel underdressed. You know, and to do what you do in finance, and also you're a part of another organization that's helping young men. So, how can, if someone wants to be a part of on the 14th, what do they need to do? How do they contact you? Is there a sign up? Is there a website? What do they need to do to be a part of that?
They can reach out to the Dapper King Project. They could reach out to Julian's page. They could reach out to Travis' page to learn more details about the project. You know, like I said, this time we're going to have an Eventbrite, so everybody can, you know, sign.
Do you already have the Eventbrite link?
No, ma'am.
Okay. You mad me one more time. I'm just messing with you.
Nah, but it should be here by this weekend.
Okay.
So I have that up and ready, so everybody can go, you know, already be signed up and ready, and get their suit ready as well, because you know, a lot of, I don't want to say, you know, hood, but I want to.
You said it though.
Right, but I don't want to say it. So, you know, a lot of guys who don't wear suits want to be a part of the next one because they seen like the positivity that.
So let me ask you this with that. Let's roll into this thing. So they want to be a part of it. They have no idea even how to pick a suit, how a suit should hang, nothing like that.
They should contact me.
So that's what I mean. So if they want to be a part of it, because it's, you know, they want to be a part, but they don't have they're not polished yet in the style. Are you able to, will you be willing to help them be ready for it? Yes,
I do style. You can get at me by at Styles by Los on Instagram and contact me in my DMs. But I do help people now, like with their, you know, that style, because they don't know where to start.
They don't.
And my eye just so quick, it
drives me crazy. They said wear the tag on it. You said take the tag on it.
Right. You're not supposed to have the tag on it. Yeah.
What are you doing?
Right.
And you know, New Orleans was, I mean, don't come for me, New Orleans, but you know, they were notorious.
Right.
That type of stuff.
Right. We was wearing Jabos and T-shirts.
Yes.
Big tees.
And some Dickies.
Yeah.
All the time. I used to be the manager for Soul Train Fashions. You know what I'm talking about. And you know them suits we had.
Right. I used to get my suit from there. But
bless my soul.
Right.
There was a lot going on. So you have an event coming up on the 1st, though. So tell us about that.
Yes. This Sunday is the 3rd annual Black and Educated Party.
Nice.
Thrown by the Emerging 100 of Houston. You can RSVP on our website, emerging100htx.org. Just so you know, we have over 3,000 RSVPs already. It's going to be insane.
Okay, where is this going to be?
It's going to be at 5 Central. 5 Central.
And anyone can come, men, women, not
men,
just
women.
It's a formal event.
It's
correct?
a formal event. Throw on your suit, throw on your cocktail dress. We gonna turn up. You know, it's gonna be lit.
What time is it for the?
It starts at 7.
So some people don't know what cocktail hour is. Okay, so let's tell folks what they wear for cocktail. Don't come in here in a sequin full gown.
Yes.
No, just being funny, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. I got you. Just so you know, blazers are required for men. We do have a strict dress code. No offense, but we're trying to maintain the standards. So
Absolutely.
We expect people to come because, like you said, the ladies are coming expecting a certain quality of men.
Yes.
So if they're not going to get that quality of men, what encourages them to continue to support our events? So we kind of emphasize our strict dress code to let the ladies know that, hey, it's quality gentlemen here. We're not about no BS.
And ladies, please, if you require a certain thing, please come as if you know what you're requiring. Don't come halfway. They're not gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. Don't.
Yeah, I was gonna leave. I will let you say that.
Don't go
so they be mad at you, not me.
They can be mad at me all the time. Don't come halfway. So if you know what you like, and because they're not half stepping over here. These are quality men. They know what they're doing beyond the look. Y'all have a lot going on. So what's going on for you right now, Mr. Julian? What's new? What's happening? Anything going on?
I mean, just staying linked in with him and just grind. I work a lot. I'm always working. I'm married. I have 4 kids. So I'm always busy.
Yeah, right. You have no free time.
No, 0.
But you made time, though.
Oh, for sure.
Absolutely.
Oh,
absolutely.
Yeah. We had to do this.
Yeah.
And we're actually starting the Dapper King project, well, the Dapper Kings as a brotherhood movement. So that's how I introduce it. Like when people ask me how can they join, I tell them what they're getting themselves into. You know, like I said, it's just not a photo shoot. You have to really be out there trying to, you know, willing to have an open mind. That way we can change your mindset. We don't want hard heads, you know. So, and then protect the youth. That's one thing.
Yeah.
Because the kids need help, like I say. And so that's what I'm trying to do. And like I told them, and we all on the same page. So.
And that's amazing. So you're working on the website. You're working on that. So people, if they want to be a part, they can do that. But right now, they can contact you via Instagram and through the Dapper King Project Instagram page. And I have the links in here as well. So where do you see the Dapper King Project in, let's say, let me just give you 2 years. You want to do 5?
Go ahead.
I didn't know you said it. Go ahead. No, I like it, though. I was going to do 5. So go ahead, Julie. So what do you say to 5 years? It's his fault if you can't answer that question in 5 years.
Well, I can answer. You know, I'm going to try my best. Really, in 5 years, I want to have our own community center, our own business, like office. That way we can have meetings in the office. We don't have to go meet anywhere else. But basically, the community center for sure, because like I said, it's about the kids. It's really they the most. They need help the most. They look up to us, and that's what people need to realize. The kids look up to us. They want to be just like us. Yeah. So why not set the right image and not the wrong image?
And set the standard.
Right.
Set that standard and maintain that standard. Right. Absolutely.
Because they don't tell you about jail. They don't tell you, like, the streets do not tell you about nothing else. They just tell you, like, what to go do and how you get money. And, you know, but so we just trying to change the narrative and
they don't fear it anymore. It's amazing how they already know, well, if I do that, I get this much time. No one fears getting in trouble anymore. Yeah. And media and certain things have just glorified and glamorized nonsense. They think, oh, I don't have to do that because I can do this. Right. And that shouldn't be the narrative all the time. And, you know, living in Houston, you see certain things. Living in New Orleans, you see certain things. And we just have to change that narrative. And I'm really happy about that. It's amazing that it just started and it's already have so much energy behind it. It also brings awareness to what you're doing as well, because I didn't know they had an extension of that. I knew about the 100. I didn't know they had I'm like, what is this emerging? What is that? So do you only plan on mentoring young men, or do you plan on having at some point maybe a 10-year goal where it's the women also with the men?
We talked about that, but then you got to understand, like, we barely building the foundation.
I'm going too far. I'm sorry.
No, you good. Because you know, I had to talk with my wife about it. You know, he had to talk with his lady about it. And, you know, actually, some women felt kind of like, when we, you know,
right, they want to be a part.
Where's ours at? When we doing this?
Well, I mean,
and no, the goal later. I'm just keep it real, ladies. Don't be mad, but we're gonna start a women empowerment group, which is gonna probably be called the Dapper Queens. So we could be called Dapper Kings and Queens. But right now we're focused on the men,
right?
Because that's what the youth need. They're listening. I know, ladies, I know y'all ready, but we're going to start with the men first, and then we're going to start women empowerment, because a lot of ladies need help, not just men. And so,
well, I will say that as of right now, there's more out there for us and for young girls. There's a big movement right now for women and women of color and young girls of color.
Right.
And I feel right now the young men are getting a little bit left behind when you're you're almost extinct, you know what I mean, and most hunted. And I feel, but right now the women we good. I mean, I'm just giving you a hard time. We're good for right now because we have it. We are. I mean, a lot of men mirror what we're doing. Like, y'all have so much energy for each other and love for each other. Let's do the same thing. You know, we try to encourage each other and think about our wellness and our health and, you know, the girl power and the women's movement. But I think black men get left behind. And that's sad. And a lot of times men leave their neighborhoods, leave their communities, and they forget to reach back. Oh, they don't care. They don't want to. But sometimes they don't have any guidance. And I like the fact that you're going into the schools and trying to offer that guidance, because there's a lot of single parents out here, men and women, who need the help.
Right.
They don't know where they can go. Right. They don't know where the information is.
And that's the goal as well, to go to the schools and talk to the kids. And especially my background, because I changed. You know, and if they could see me, why not change yourself, you know?
Do you want to get into your background a little bit?
Not really.
Okay.
I'm not a criminal or anything. I just was, being from New Orleans, you already know.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I do.
And, especially like sagging the pants.
Yeah.
I used to sag, I'm not going to lie, but I changed. And
But
then,
what made you change, though? Was it moving or just, you said you're always stylish. You've always been stylish.
I always been stylish, but still I sag, with the skinny jeans, with the, the tight
Not
T-shirt.
the skinny jeans.
Well.
Don't do that. Don't do it again.
No, I used to.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Not no more. Like I say, just being from New Orleans, you could hang with the wrong crowd.
Mm-hmm.
You could get in trouble, but not,
Yeah.
But everybody makes mistakes, and it take a man to change. And you should want to change for your kids. You should want to change for yourself. You shouldn't be scared to change, because changing is good, and it's going to lead you to the right place, and God is going to bless you in a tremendous way, just like He did me. And so.
And being an example for your sons. I mean, just being
right.
being an
And
example.
I just, I want to show them, like, I didn't have a father, so I want to show them different. And I'm, I'm still learning, but I'm doing a great job, and everybody, respect me for that. Especially since I didn't have one, and my mom did a great job raising me. And look at the man I became today. So,
Absolutely.
right.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
So have you always, for Travis and Julian, have you always had positive in your life, or was it a different journey for you as well to get where you are right now?
Go ahead, touch on it.
Oh, yeah. Let me start that question off.
You something else.
Yeah.
And you.
You saw that, right?
Yeah.
Elio.
Yeah, I saw
Right.
that. I saw that.
But no, to be honest, I've been very, very blessed. I have my father and two strong uncles. Been in a part of my life my entire life. So I've always had positive role models for me. So with that being said, I always had a blueprint to where I needed to be as a man. So I really appreciate them for being there for me. So yeah, I've been pretty blessed in that arena.
That's good. And if someone wants to inquire about your organization, they just go to the website you said, and
Yes, you can go to the website. You can
for
hit me.
men who want to part.
Yes. Also, you could DM me. I promise I'll answer. You just didn't give me enough time. I was going to call you back.
No, I'm just messing with you. I'm messing with you. I was like, Langston, who this person? I need to get hold of it. And so for you, what has been, what's in your life that brought you down the road you are right now and wanting the positive for the kids and the community?
Just observing things. I come from a good family, but my pops really wasn't. He didn't give me the tools that I needed, like he said. So I'm the only child by my mother.
Oh, so you spoiled?
No, not at
Just
all.
messing.
My grandmother raised me, So even being raised by my grandmother, she can only teach a young boy so much. You know what I'm saying? Like certain things, like manners and this and that, but she can't teach me how to be a man. So I was just real observant. I was just seeing, peeping things like I was just talking to him about somebody, my bro, his name is Jeremy. See, he had his daddy in his life. So I would be at his house on the east side, like in Pleasantville. So I would just watch, see how his old man move. And he'll sit us down at the table at breakfast, tell us, give us little tools to use, But I didn't get that continuously. So I basically was just learning off trial and error, just trying stuff, figuring it out as I go, because I'm 36. So I got a little experience under my belt, you know what I'm saying?
A little bit.
I ain't hit 40 yet, but, just as a young man, just learning.
But when you do.
I pretty much just learned a lot just on my own, watching and peeping certain things, seeing how people move, not liking the way such and such was moving. Like, nah, I don't like what he doing. I'm not fooling with that. I'm gonna go this route. So that was pretty much it.
Have you all noticed with the youth, even the older, because you want to help youth and older, that they want the guidance, they just don't know how to ask for it?
Yeah,
Exactly.
They want the
They
structure.
want it,
they
but they don't know how to ask. And I try to make people comfortable with me, especially when I'm in the clubs or anything like that. Because I talk a lot. I let them open up. I just want to know about you a little bit, just to see how can I help. And a lot of times, like I say, me being from New Orleans, I have tattoos, but I'm still like, I still represent myself pretty good. They're more comfortable talking to me before they talk to somebody, with a suit on that probably they think that's like up, you know how.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
I
so they cocky and
the prejudging the assumption is real.
Right. They judge you off the top. So a lot of guys, especially being from the hood, they're comfortable with talking to me about problems and everything. And I wear suits, and so they want to be just like me, and that's I just love it. Like, just be honest, like a black man being from the hood and getting this much love is amazing.
That's good.
Because
has it healed you in some way? I know you're reaching out for everyone, but what has it done for you personally, getting that type of positive love? And I'll ask all of you that. Y'all all have to answer the question. Julian, you got to answer the question.
Well, just getting that positive love, it made me grow. Like I say, to a better man and a better father and a better stylist. I'm still working on a lot of more stuff, but
we're all a work in progress.
Right.
So it doesn't happen overnight at all.
Right. And I just love the love, and especially you reached out. I made my day, and I was very excited to come.
Oh yeah, he was.
He told you I had no choice but to be here. Like, I was like, I don't know who. I said, who do I need to contact, because whatever this is looks amazing, and we need to put it out there.
Right.
And I try to make sure I give people a platform to talk about positive stuff.
Right.
I mean, I have some foolishness every once in a while, but I want to talk about positive things. And I knew I really wanted to get it out there.
Right.
Even though social media is a beast, and you can just put one post up and it's gone.
Right,
but I just want to give another layer, hopefully, to whatever you're doing. So for you, how has this type of, because you were seeking out anyway, you said, as a young kid, because you didn't have certain things. So how has this, being a part of this, just that one thing, changed you a little bit or add a little bit of momentum in your life?
I mean, it just gave me more energy to already do what I've been wanting to do anyway. Like, I've been wanting to go down this path as far as like helping the youth and changing the mind, the way people think, especially the youth, the way they think about things, from being the youth are so influenced by the music industry and TV and like, man, it's just soaking their subconscious. All this stuff just coming at them daily, you know what I'm saying? So I've been wanting to do this. So this was like, I always look at some, I never, like when things happen, I never be like, oh, that was cool. It's like coincidence. Or, nah, it was meant to happen. Everything fall in place is how it's supposed to fall in place. So that's why I'm so happy with this whole thing, because it's more than, it's so much to it. Like, it's so many different pieces to what we doing, and with him coming on and what he got going on, it's like when it all gel together, it's gonna be amazing. That's all I can say.
And we want to see it happen.
We want to keep multiplying. We don't want to. We want to keep growing. We had a good number of people came out the first time. Real. The goal is to have 100 men in September.
In the rain.
We was in the rain.
Listen, that means a lot. That means a lot. And Travis, for you, you've already been part of different mentoring programs, so this is not really new for you. But seeing someone start with something, a brand new, fresh idea on their own, what has it done for you in giving you a little bit more momentum in your life? Like, I mean, this is fresh. This is something on his own, not already established. So what has it done for you to kind of say, what can I do to help him go even further?
Well, for me, with my involvement with the Emerging 100, things of that nature, it was just another outlet for something that I already have a passion for. So when Carlos hit me, said, hey, this is what I'm trying to do, let's make it happen, I'm like, oh yes, this is what I live and breathe for. So yes, let's get this done, we'll make it work. So I was excited because it fits into what I'm trying to do personally to make an impact on the community. So it was another outlet for me.
That's good. So tell me, have you ever gotten any resistance, though? I mean, everything's positive. Have you gotten any resistance from people questioning what you're trying to do?
No.
Everything's been positive.
Everything has been positive. Like when I first dropped the behind the scenes, I had 50 DMs. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Because I never had 50 DMs before. And it was like from everywhere.
You're famous now.
It was just going crazy. And that was just behind the scenes. So when I dropped the video and the pictures, they was really going crazy. They was going nuts. So they was going real crazy. And like that's when a lot of men was reaching out, like, how can I join the movement? Like, how can I be a part of this? And I want to be, when is the next event? And so that's when I got with him. I was like, let's do September 14th. And he was like, let's rock with it. So we about to do another one. It's going to be amazing.
Now, I saw on your flyer, you want them all in black, though? Is that?
Well, I do, but me and Travis talk And so he was like, "Are we gonna turn any people away if they don't have black suits?" And I was just thinking about, should we just wait for that black and just do like what we
like
did
December edition.
I was just thinking that.
Right.
I was
And
just thinking December
edition.
And so just let them, come how they came, last time, and just come how
it was nice that everything flowed.
Right.
How you were able to find groups of the same kind of color family.
Right.
It was really, really nice. But I can see what you're saying. You don't want to turn anyone
Yeah, I don't
away.
want to turn anyone away.
Right. You want to have it.
And so right. And so I guess we'll just let y'all come however y'all want to, but still suits. Don't come. And
Honestly,
guys, I want y'all to come and dress shoes.
Thank you.
No
I was just gonna
tennis,
touch on that.
because we want to show them how to really be a gentleman and how to be dapper.
So no tennis shoes.
No tennis shoes.
We only had one guy.
Only one guy, but it was
I saw
still
it.
it was still dapper. Shout out to my boy
Yeah, I
because
saw
he
it.
watching
I
right
saw
now.
it.
Yeah.
I saw the one tennis shoes. So I was like, no tennis shoes. I saw the one. It was still put together really nice though.
Yes, sir.
But it was really, really cool.
Right. And it's gonna be amazing. Like I said, the goal is to get 100 this time. And
You will.
right.
I mean, people asking me. I'm like, I don't know. Now
Right.
y'all know. Hit his DM. I don't.
Right.
The link's all in there. I have no control over any of that.
Mhm.
So September 14th,
Mhm.
we're gonna do 100 more men. Would you take more if there's more there?
Yes, definitely.
Come in your suits.
Come in your suits
and your dress shoes.
and your dress shoes and your ties.
If you need help,
If you need help, contact me.
you laughing, but you know what I'm saying. If you need help,
Contact
contact
me at
Carlos.
Styles by Los on Instagram.
Yes.
You can find me. You can look through my pictures and see some of my outfits, and that's what most men do anyway. And so that's how they, because like I say, a lot of guys look up to me. And, that's special because I have this older gentleman. He looks up to me. He's way older than me.
Mm-hmm.
And it just made me feel amazing. And because just advice only, okay, dressing wise and advice. Like, he listened to me. Like,
Really?
he don't, right.
What do you think is older? Because you're 20.
He's 40. That's older than me. I'm only 20. I'm only 28.
I'm not even going to talk about you.
My birthday actually on the 1st.
Don't stop. Just,
Yeah, his birthday.
just
Yeah.
you young. You young.
Right.
So what's up with you? So we want to contact you for photography because your stuff is amazing.
Thank you.
So
You could DM me at J.Mimms Visions or J.Mimms the Shooter, and you also could reach me on through my website at jmimmsvisions.com. And I do
amazing
everything, weddings. Anything you could do with a camera, video, or photo, I can do it.
work. It's amazing. It's a beautiful work that you do.
Thank you.
It's really, I'm gonna have to hit you up.
Please do.
It's really amazing.
Let's get it.
I
Let's
know.
get it.
I'll wait till January. So, Trav, what's going on with you? Where can we find you if you want to be a part of the Emerging 100? So, what do they do? Contact you? Go to the website.
My personal Instagram is Trav B Urban Nights, NITES. You shoot me a DM. I'll promise to respond. For the Emerging 100, you can go visit our website, emerging100htx.org, or you can follow us on Instagram at emerging100htx. Same thing. Shoot a DM.
Mhm.
If you're interested in membership, we have some membership socials coming up.
Mhm.
Starting with the Bay Party. That's a excellent way to come out, learn about the organization, network with some of the brothers, and if you're serious about joining the organization, we'll let you know the next steps.
And the Bay is going to be this weekend, Labor Day
This
weekend.
Sunday.
On the 1st.
On the 1st.
That threw me off when I first saw that. When I saw the flyer, I was like, "Babe, what?" I was
It's
like,
catchy,
"Wait
though.
a minute."
It's catchy,
Yeah,
though. It
makes you look at it
for
again.
real,
Yeah,
exactly.
it's catchy.
Exactly.
It makes you double like, let me see
Yeah,
what
I
this
love it.
really means.
I love it. I was
And
like,
so
what?
the link, is there everything's through the website for
Through
them?
the website, yes.
And okay, so they
Yes.
go to the website, they want to get tickets for that.
Yes, we have a button that says Event RSVP. You click that button, it'll take you to the Eventbrite.
And you already have 5,000, you said?
No,
3,000?
we have 3,000 right now. We're shooting for 5.
Yeah, my social anxiety just
That's all right. I got a shot for you. You'll be all right.
okay, we'll talk about that. Yes. So I want to say thank y'all so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, for
Thank
real.
You barely said anything. No, I'm
Nah.
messing with you.
I'm the behind the scenes
Yeah,
guy.
but no, I want to say thank y'all so much for agreeing to come and be on my last show. But I want to say thank you for doing what you're doing.
Mhm.
The Dapper King, the Emerging 100, just being a visionary and a creator in what you do, and showing young youth and even older
Mhm.
that there's other things to do besides the typical thing, you
Right.
know, and just being a positive light, a positive force for everyone. And just keep pushing and keep going. And you may feel burnt out. Take a break for a second. Just
Right,
keep
right.
going. But it's amazing what you're doing. and the positive influence, because we do need it out here in Houston area.
Right.
And I'm really proud to see a man your age doing what you're doing, to come from where you come from and make those changes. And I admire you as well for always being a shining light, doing what you're doing, and also helping him as well. And you just jumping on board like, I got this. It's positive.
Let's go.
So it doesn't happen anymore. We always want to question, what do you want to do? What's going on? What's that? And you just jumped in because you trust
I want none of that.
the
It was
vision.
like, let's
You
go.
trust
Let's go.
Let's
Let's
take
take off.
on.
Right.
And I think it's amazing. So we need to get people out there on September 14th. The flyer is going to hit his DM. I'll have the links in my bio, in my description. This weekend, the Bay.
The first
RSVP. So go to that website, Emerging 100 TX, HTX.
HTX.org.
Yes.
We'll be there.
And go RSVP. Right. They're already going to be deep.
We're going to be deep.
Ladies.
It's called Black and Educated. So if you're into that type of thing.
If that's what you're into.
If that's what you're into.
Right.
Men, you can't come halfway. It's a standard we're going to maintain. And ladies, they're maintaining a standard, so don't come halfway. Don't go complaining. And also, if you want some photography done, anything with the camera, this is your man right here.
Contact me.
Contact Julian Mimms. He got you. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you.
Can I say one last thing?
Yes, you can say anything you want to say.
Okay. I am challenging 100 black men to show up to the next photo shoot.
There you go.
I need 100.
There you go.
I need 100.
There you go.
Hey, we have no excuses. You saw the first one. You saw what we're capable of. I need 100 the next time.
We need 100. Fellas, there you go.
Are you challenging 100 too?
We are challenging 100. That's the goal.
That's the goal.
That's the goal, and we need to complete the goal. Don't be afraid to come out, because it's nothing but positivity. Like, ladies and everything was stopping, taking pictures. We were stopping traffic. It was going.
I bet you
they were blowing horns and everything.
Listen, when I saw that, I'm on my phone like, what is going on? Did I miss? I don't even live anywhere close to. I'm like, God, I don't live in this wrong city. There's all this beautifulness I'm seeing. Had me sitting in my house trying to get fixed up like y'all gonna see me. It wasn't gonna happen, but it was a beautiful sight to see. And when I saw what it was for,
right.
It was really encouraging, and I really am proud of what all of you are trying to do.
And thank you, ELeeseMain. You made everything happen.
Oh,
for you.
Definitely.
Oh, for real.
Man, because you did a great job. This was your first thing. I just called your mama and said, "Can I use some, please?"
See, the goal was we wanted to have all different age groups, kids, teenagers,
right,
our age group, and older men.
You may have it this time.
Yeah,
though.
that's next time. We definitely encourage the
Oh, what?
the
I had
kids
one
to come out,
gentleman.
too.
I had one gentleman, but he looked old, but older than what he is.
Everybody's over you.
Right.
Thank you. I didn't want to say it again.
That's all right. I said it for you.
Everybody older. than
No,
you.
he was 17. But he looked like he was about 30. But that's why you didn't. But it's okay. But the goal is to have like more of his friends next time.
Yeah.
And and just have way more kids than we had. But I'm not gonna change the time, so don't worry about it, everybody. It's gonna stay that time. So just stay tuned and be ready for September the 14th.
At what time?
To be announced.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
To be announced.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
we're. I think that's better when we announce it, because the whole we're already waiting. So let's just give them what they're asking for.
I'll keep an eye out on your IG
Right.
to see. So I can make sure I put it out there for you as well.
Thank you.
Definitely.
Right, thank
so
you.
I'll make sure I share it and share it and share it. That's what I try to do. Support everyone who's been on the show. Just continue supporting y'all, 100%.
We'll do the same.
I have to have y'all back in December when you do the December shoot in the all black.
Right.
We already working on that.
And we are working on getting a mention for that as well.
Oh, don't tell them too much.
That's
Yeah.
That's it.
Look at you.
Don't give up.
That's all I'm gonna tell you.
Don't give up the sauce.
Don't
That's
do
all.
that.
That's all I'm gonna tell y'all. So that way more men gonna really come to that, because they want to be a part
They
of.
want to show out.
Right. And so that's all I'm gonna tell y'all. Y'all have to wait for the rest of the.
It's going to be amazing.
Right.
Can I just come stand in the corner and watch it happen?
Yes, you
Okay,
definitely
just
Most
can.
definitely.
You definitely can.
Just stand in the
You
corner.
could come September 14th if you would like.
I'll try to. Yeah, definitely.
It's
Yeah.
it's on a Saturday.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people free on Saturdays. If you don't have nothing planned,
Make
come
y'all
out.
watch and be like, take pictures like, who's leasing? Stopping traffic. Y'all the men, the Dapper Kings in the building. Stop it.
We're here.
Thank y'all so much. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you got enough information out there. If you want to put out anything else, do this right now. ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching, tuning in. Please share this podcast. Share all this week so we can get some men out there on September 1st for the weekend for the Bay. Bay Project, is it?
Bay Party.
Bay Party. The Bay Party. It ain't what you think, but it's a Bay Party.
It's a Bay Party.
And on the 14th, we need the charge, 100 men. All ages. We want them out there. All ages out there. On the 14th, time will be to be announced. And I'll make sure I put it out there as well on my IG.
As well as location.
And location.
Right.
I'll put it on my IG and Instagram. My Facebook when I find out. Photography, imagery. This is the man right here for you. Because the photos of what they did earlier a few weeks ago is amazing. And it was all done by him.
It was all done by Jay because
beautiful.
All I got to say is if the photos didn't capture the moment like it needed to be captured, it wouldn't have went viral.
Yeah, no, it was amazing. It was amazing. And it's
all this man right here.
Right.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. I want to thank those two because they made it happen. Like I said, if it wasn't for them, because I just went with a vision. That's it. And I went to them and they made it happen. So
good.
I want to thank them. You
have a good backing like that and good fans is amazing.
Sure.
It's amazing. So thank you.
Thank you.
Make sure y'all share this and let people know what y'all talking about, what's going on.
Oh, I'm sharing this.
Share.
Yes.
You cut the tape.
It'll be on Facebook, my page forever, and it'll be on YouTube, Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, SoundCloud by tonight.
Okay.
So, and I'll make sure I send y'all the links for that. It'll be out there forever. So anything else you have coming on, let me know. You're welcome on the show. All of you can come anytime you want to, but not in September because I'm going on vacation.
December would be great.
Okay.
We'd love to come back in December.
In December, absolutely. Yes. I think I have some shows coming up in December.
Yeah, if you do, or in November, either.
No, I have some in December.
Okay,
I'm only probably thinking to do 2 shows in December. Okay. It's my birthday month. I'm not trying to work too hard.
Okay.
What day?
The 27th.
My wife is the 24th. The day before Christmas.
People. We're amazing people. Capricorns are great. I don't like the way you said that. But thank y'all so much for tuning in. I love you all. I'm taking a break. This is the finale. I'll be back in 5 weeks on October the 8th. So stay tuned. I have some great things happening in season 2. Much more content, merchandise, website updates, different things. It's going to be amazing season 2. Thank y'all for being with me for season 1. I will see you in 5 weeks. Love ya. Later.